Hello people, I am Skydemolisher and welcome back for another episode of our Let's Play of Crash Team Racing Cup Races as a filler. Last week it was the Uka Cup, this week it is the Lost Cup. Just like every other time, there's no guarantee of a win. If we don't win the cup, we will redo the cup until we win it. But at the end of doing all the cups, so far there's only one cup that we haven't won. So there's... oh good, it is a medium. Last episode I was wondering if I had got it into medium or not. Okay. So I now have all of those. I need to change my character, because I'm unlocking the skins as I go along, sort of thing. I've done all the races I need to get all of those ones, so now I'm another character. Sorry if you don't like the cracking of fingers and stuff and you heard that. So there's no guarantee of a win. Yawning again. I don't drift generally. If it's track where I know I can get away with drifting, I'll do it. If not, I won't. No guarantee of win. If there's a golden wumper, we won't necessarily get it. The main focus is just in trying to win the cups. Also, I should say that I don't do the shortcut in every track either. I do shortcuts in a lot of tracks that I know, but I don't do all of them. And I only just barely made it onto that. Yee! Oh! Oh! That was nice. That was nicely timed. Ha! He says as he gets attacked from behind. Oh no, I'm still one fruit away from... oh, you stole my fruit, you prick. Just imagine if I had my shield up. You wouldn't be pulling that. Anyway. Shield up. Oh god. That was bad. Oh god. Damn. At the moment I'm going to hold off using this power up. I wonder what would have happened had I not hit the thing to drop the thing. Oh god, now I'm in first. I can't use the power up thing on something behind me, I don't think. That's got to be in front of me. But that's okay. We'll just keep going on what we've got. Oh god. This is why I don't like doing the whole drift thing. It's like... It's so quick to go off the track. Alright, we got this one. And we were not that far ahead. One more. Dr. Engine is in fourth. So, if this is your first time being here, the reason why we're doing the cups is because it's like the easiest way to play this game in a time frame that aligns with how long I like to do my videos, which is basically 15 to 20 minutes. 10 minutes on the shorter side, normally, for video game stuff. From the Collection Fridays, completely different. They just run as long as they need to while I waffle on about whatever I'm waffling on about. In saying that, they probably will be coming to an end sooner rather than later. I don't have... Well, that was a bad start. I don't have the same kind of display room here. Unfortunately. So, yeah. The reality is that I'm probably going to have to offload my collection and stuff. Nice. Yeah, like I mean, it's still early days and stuff, but the area that I was set to be given to have my collection in was taken away. So yeah. The room I have here is a lot smaller than what I had in my old home. And so I am sort of limited in what can be in there and all that. Like the nice IKEA shelving that I had in the room, I can't have in that room. There's no room for it. And particularly in the configuration that it was. It was sort of useless because, you know, he had to be ahead of me, but who knows? Ooh. It might have also been a bad time to use that. Because not really like you got much of a boost. And of course stuff isn't like, you know, fully unpacked. So while I've got access to some things I haven't had access to for quite some time, you know, I don't have great access to it either. Because, you know, like we didn't unpack everything. Well, I haven't unpacked everything. Sort of thing. Yeah. I still live in North Canterbury though, let's put it that way. One of the benefits of where I live is that there's a supermarket nearby, so, you know, I can get my chocolate fish a lot easier. I used to buy rainbow chocolate fish from Mighty 8, but they stopped stocking them. It was really unfortunate because they're actually, you know, like, if you're looking for a good chocolate fish, I reckon rainbow does the best. But yeah, so I moved to like pineapple chunks because I could get them from Mighty 8. Unfortunately, Mighty 8 got rid of the perk for Primate members where you get free shipping on your orders, and now it is restricted to free shipping on things like $30 and over. which is really unfortunate because, you know, one of the big reasons why I had the Primate thing was for that free shipping, because I live rurally, and they took it away with no notice, which was quite an asshole thing of them to do. So yeah, not that I have a lot of spare money to spend on stuff. I have bought from Mighty Ape, since then. Like when I moved in here, I ordered a model kit because I wanted mail, It's like I wanted something. A dopamine hit or something. Anyway, they had a clearance. Well, they've had clearance on Gundam models. So I got the Buster from Gundam Seed. Because I've got the... I think I've covered it. I've got the Strike. With the... oh god, what's it called? Oh. Yeah, no. I'm blanking. Whoops. The main, initial Gundam in Gundam Seed. With the, or maybe it's called the Yale Strike. I think that's it. So it's the Strike Gundam with like the, the jet booster pack. I'm sure I covered it. I'm sure I did. But I had that. And so like I really want the initial, like the initial 5, is it? Yeah, it's 5, isn't it? Because it's the ones that get stolen. I'm assuming that you've watched it. If you haven't, then it happens in like the first 2 episodes. The Jewel, the Buster, the Aegis, and the Blitz, I think that's its name, they get stolen by Zaft forces. And I want those 4 suits. I also want the, the Strike Freedom and the Justice. The 2 nuclear-powered ones from it. And then I'm happy, like for that level of Gundam. For Gundam Seed. Well, I mean, relatively, like I wouldn't mind like, was it the Providence, the one that Raoul Le Creuset pilots? That one. I think that's the Providence. Oop. Skip that. And like I wouldn't mind getting some gins, like the basic kind of suits and stuff that were used in it. It's been about a year or so since I last watched Gundam Seed. Currently I'm watching the one that's on Netflix. I can't remember the name of it. I want to say Vengeance, but I don't think it's called Vengeance. The one with like the Wolf Squad, anyway. 12 points ahead, so we can't lose this cup either. I don't think. I'm sure the top points is 9. So we should have this one in the bag as well, which is nice. But yeah. I just wanted something to do, sort of thing, you know. I like building models. I like those particular kind of models, you know, the high grades and stuff, because they're just, basically they're all clicked together. I don't need to glue them or anything, and I like that. I know that I know that the Buster is quite an old kit. And there's probably a newer version of it or something. But yeah. I quite enjoyed Seed. Like, Gundam Seed was the first one that I ever watched, I think. Yeah, it was. Part of, like, the, was it the Toonami Adult Swim? You know, the very late night thing. So it's basically like the first series I ever saw of Gundam properly. And then I think I found the original Gundam thing on DVD for quite cheap. So, you know, I got that. And then I think I didn't really like the original too much. You know, not because it's terrible, but basically because, like, Gundam Seed is virtually the exact same story as, like, kind of. It's very much the original Gundam. But of course, you know, we're looking at, what is it, like, maybe late 90s, early 2000s animation versus, like, I think at 1970s animation. And the voice acting was not great in the original series. Like, if you watch it in Japanese, great. If you watch it in English, no. It's pretty bad. You know, as was the case. Like, it's not the worst, you know, not the worst of it by any means. I think that still belongs to, like, Speed Racer. Like, Speed Racer was bad. And I thought it was fine as a kid, but, you know, like, when you know better, yeah, no, Speed Racer is terrible. But I've rewatched the original series a few times since, and done it in Japanese, and, you know, like, it's still an amazing series. I mean, you know, like, I'm pretty sure it came out in the 1970s. The animation, for the most part, is really well done. And there are moments where it's not great, but, you know, like, it's early animation day sort of thing, you know. So it's pretty good, and, like, the story itself is pretty damn good. But yeah, like, basically Gundam Seed and the original Gundam are, like, very identical in stories. So I felt kind of disappointed in it when I watched it. And I think actually, like, the series itself was actually a failure. Sort of like the original Gundam as an animation series, I think, was a failure. I think what saved it was the model kits. Like, the model kits was, you know, like, so amazing to people and stuff that it basically, you know, saved it as a thing. And then, of course, they created more Gundam and stuff. Uh, they used to have more of it on Netflix, but they don't anymore. Like, they had like movie versions of the original Gundam, and then, you know, you could watch, like, was it Char's Counterattack, which really doesn't make any sense because it's like, I think Char's Counterattack came at a late, maybe, no, I'm pretty sure I'm right. It actually came after a different series than the original. Um, I think that's right. It's been a while. Anyway, lucky for us, that's another cup under our belt, and so far, I'm pretty sure I'm right. We are one cup needing to be redone. So that was the Lost Cup. Next week it will be the Bonus Cup, which has like one of my favourite levels to play, which is Nina's Nightmare. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.